Good evening, everybody. Let's go ahead and get the City of Jonesboro City Council meeting for June 23rd, 2026. Call to order. Roll call, please.
Andrea,
Here.
Rex,
Here.
Clayton,
Here.
Gerald,
Here.
and Greg.
Here.
We'll go ahead and we'll rise, say the pledge, and then we'll have Pastor Ken give the prayer. So we'll all rise and we'll start the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's pray. Gracious Father, thank you for another beautiful day. Thank you for the sunshine and the warmth, but also the little cooler temperatures. Thank you for the opportunity to bless others and bless you. Thank you for this meeting. Thank you for each one here. I pray for wisdom and insight into the issues that need to be discussed and the decisions made, and help us to do all we can to bring peace and prosperity to our great community. This I pray in your name. Amen.
Okay, you have the minutes for June 9th in front of you, if you want to approve, please.
I'll make the motion, we accept the minute.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second for the June 9th minute meeting approval. Roll call.
Andrea,
Aye.
Rex,
Aye.
Clayton,
Aye.
Gerald,
Aye.
and Greg.
Abstain.
Item 7, Jim Milligan. And that's, what was that question about?
I don't know. He called and asked to be put on.
Hopefully he'll show up, because I'd like to know a couple questions I need to ask. All right, go along with new business. You were given a report from Brittany on the insurance policy. I hope you looked that over and noticed the increase over since 2021. It's went up $26,000, I think. So we gotta watch what we're doing here as far as the city, making sure we have all our equipment listed properly, employees properly, make sure we're doing the safety programs, and hopefully we can maybe flatten that out a little bit. But that's an absorbent amount of money for the city of Jonesboro to be paying, so hope you look that over. If you have any questions, bring it to Brittany or myself. And, just a little concerned about the price increase. For me, I had a nice conversation, meeting and phone call with the new area plan gentleman. I gave him a list of properties in Jonesboro that he's gonna go after. He already impressed me. He got the cars already, some of them moved over here.
Yes, I saw that.
He did that in one day, and he did it legally, and he's working on some others, and I warned him about some of the processes that go on at area plan, that he makes sure that he's watching what he promises and what he can do, but so far it's been a very good relationship. I'd like to publicly thank area plan for doing some of the things he's done, and he's got some new addresses and some old ones that he's gonna go after and look at.
Cause I saw him down with my house, Bob, when he first started, and he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
This is the code enforcement officer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Randy
BD or somebody, Mr. McBeady, right?
Been around
Randy
4 or
McKay,
5
Randy
years.
McSomething.
4 or 5.
Very impressive,
Mhm.
aggressive, and I like that, and so, hopefully we get some things cleaned up. Speaking of cleanup, it's old business but new business, but if anybody missed our cleanup day, I'm gonna let anybody that, may have some not trash, have some things in Jonesboro they still wanna bring down there.
Oh, nice.
You got a couple days here that the gates open from 8 to 4. Just if you have any questions where to put some stuff, it went real well, and but I will keep it going.
How many more days approximately? Couple?
We don't know, they come and got 2 of the dumpsters, but
Okay.
there's still 3 down there.
Okay,
There's not a lot of room in them, but
sure.
you could still get some in it.
Well, I'm gonna ask the board to approve, even some dumpsters down there
Oh,
year round,
that's a great idea.
because they're giving us a good deal, I think.
That's
it's
a
like-
great idea.
Because we, you know, over the past few years, sometimes it feels like we were like negative, letting people pay taxes. And we should be able to dispose of some of the stuff. And when there's rain like we had, we need to make sure they can compost some of those leaves and stuff.
I think that's a great idea, cause it's proactive, so, you know, instead of waiting till all the trash and the mattresses or whatever add up, if we could, like,
And I'm gonna ask the board to approve a fall cleanup too.
That's
same way.
great.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll be talking about that in the future. So that's all I got tonight as far
Mayor,
as.
since you were talking about ordinances, may I add something? So whoever this new person is, and we had just, the reason I bring this up is because of what happened with the weeds and all that, the lawsuit. Down there by where we live, on Wheeling, it's where Tom used to live, Miss Mary. On the corner there, across from the old JC Knight, where that stop sign is, across from the old machine shop. His hedges, you can't see the stop sign, you guys. Like, I took a picture, it's on my phone, and I left it in the car. It's really bad now.
All those hedges.
What's the greenhouse?
Yeah, on the corner.
Yeah, you cannot see the stop sign at all.
Coming up
And you can't
to
see, like,
Willow.
when you pull to, like, when you look to the right, like, you can't see, and people just come up there, somebody's gonna get hit. So I don't know what
You're
we
talking
can,
about coming up to Willing.
Yeah, we're Douglas and Welling there, that greenhouse on the corner.
right across from the water department.
Right.
It's, I took a picture, I can send it, it's on my phone.
He'll know where it's at.
Oh, he
He'll know
knows,
where it's at.
he will,
Alright.
thank
That's
you.
all I got on new business, old business. Or, no, excuse me, anybody from the board have anything for new business today? Speaking of that, I think in the future, I'm gonna solicit new business and old business. If you guys have anything, email me or text me, we'll put it on the agenda
That's
because
great,
as far as, I'm gonna speak from Rick a little bit, but as far as I'm concerned, sometimes we're trying to entertain you and it's not like we're here for business and you guys we need your input to what we do as a city. So if you would in the future, say you wanna talk about ordinances again or whatever, or you
Okay.
wanna talk about.
sounds great,
And that way we can all talk about
great.
Okay.
Thank
I've got
you.
15 items. You wanna cover them all tonight, or?
it. Usually you have 16,
Oh.
but I'm being serious about that.
Yeah, that's a
If you
great
would, please,
idea, be
because-
proactive, yeah.
Because I can sit here all day and talk about what we do up here, but.
Sure.
Think of them
and not forget about them when we're here.
Right,
Hey, Bob.
Yes.
Tell your grandson, thanks for helping
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that old business, I mentioned earlier, the movie went great.
good,
It went fantastic.
good.
And we're gonna, hopefully we can improve on what we did that time. We got nothing but great things, people said great things, and the park was really pretty clean when we got done. The concession stand went real well, thanks to the
Okay.
House family, and let's do it again. So,
And it's redevelopment related, but we texted about it, but when are we targeting to speak with, when are we gonna speak to the manager of the bank or the mortgage company if we don't hear back?
I got 3 days.
Okay,
You come up anytime you want, we'll call him. I got the number, the guy left me a voicemail when my wife fell and broke last week, broke her arm. He gave me a number, we can get a hold of him right away.
okay. Let's try for next week, cause this week's really rough.
He's gone.
You're gone?
Yeah.
Well, then the week after, cause work wants to, or you can do it,
Well,
but,
I mean, we've already approved an amount, right?
Yes,
We've
yeah.
approved a plan.
right, yeah,
So I'll go ahead and just shoot that at him and I'll let you know. How's that?
yeah, that works for
I mean,
me.
if you want, I'll be around Thursday and Friday.
If you wanna, when you come up, we'll call him.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I would love to, but this week is just awful for me, so.
Anything else on our old business?
Yeah, a couple follow-ups. Hoses for the water pump, or the pump. Did we get those? I haven't heard anything.
No, the guy keeps calling me, the one guy that's through the actual company, but their prices you guys said was too high. The guy I went to on Miller Avenue, I gotta get back over and talk to him. The company he goes through was in the process of moving to another building, but he's never got back with me on it, so I might be able to run over there the next couple of days and ask him. But the asylum guy through the pump, he called me at least probably once a week, wanting to know if we're gonna buy any off of him. But they was a lot higher.
And then the radar guns for the police, where do we stand on those?
I didn't get a chance to talk to Dave. Dave went to the Moose to get the money, and I don't know if they approved it or not yet. I was gonna ask him tonight. So
Okay.
I'll text him when you guys are.
Okay, that's all I got, thank you.
But saying that, if they don't, we need to do something anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was up there doing that mulch and there was a couple cars that, I mean, it's noisy anyway, those guys were flying down Main Street. Almost made a citizen's arrest.
Gomer.
are you around tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the guys work on the pump tomorrow, and we're going to come up and look at that, and make sure we're fixing that water all right.
Regarding the bathroom at the park, have we implemented the system where it's unlocked and then someone locks it at night? Cause it was locked on
Start
Friday.
tomorrow.
Okay, cause it was locked on Friday, so, okay.
We didn't open it up because of vandalism on Thursday.
And are our cameras not good enough that we can't see who this is?
We have the names,
We've got
Good.
we got
video.
names of two people that we caught.
Good.
and places are contacting them.
We need to throw the book at these guys. It's unacceptable.
Cassie's having the same problem.
Mhm.
And, no, these videos are, our cameras are good. Very
Good.
good. Yeah. We can actually hear them talk about doing the damage.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
We need to,
It's a win-win.
we need to be aggressive on this, cause there's no reason for as often as it happens.
And the park does look good. A lot of people use our park.
Yes.
Come,
Is it my turn?
you can if you want.
The police officers gonna put the speed, the big thing that sits on the road that tells people they're speeding?
The
Yeah.
So they
sign.
can check their
It don't,
speed.
it don't work.
I was gonna say, last I knew, it didn't even work.
It's been dead for 3 years.
What do we need to do to,
We can get one from LTAP, they'll rent it to us for free,
oh,
if you want me to.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. There's the answer, man, right
there you go, anything else? No.
It's the same people that put on the classes.
Good job, super
Good
good.
job, Brad.
I like to use that tap more. I like that. We're trading.
Is it?
Brad, could you not come through for us just one time? You're making us look bad.
You set a high standard.
I've got a couple things to discuss when we get back to him. so-
Fair enough.
Are you done, Brady?
That didn't last very long.
Yeah, I'm done.
Did you have another item, sir?
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay.
That's only two, that was a record.
Okay, I know. Anything else under all business, gentlemen, lady? If not, we'll move right along here tonight. Reports. Board of Public Works and Safety, Superman, Brandon.
Good evening. Just a quick update on the water plant. We have officially, I think, got to the point of the punch list completion. Friday, we have a closeout with SRF here at 10 o'clock with the mayor. Then we'll proceed to the plant just to go through the plant. So I'm happy to report that that project is, I think we're done.
Do we have any money left over in that project?
There is some additional monies. What are you thinking?
I just
Oh.
asking, I was just thinking if we could, we'd spend everything we got, would make sense to me if it's something we
We can,
need.
as long as it's water plant related, yes,
Right.
we can certainly.
I mean, I don't know, I don't spend it foolishly, but if there's really something that would help us, like salt or anything we could do ahead of time, something like that. Pumps, yeah, anything like that?
I think between now and Friday, probably if we can just generate, if we can get that list of things. I know the surveillance cameras was added to that. Has that been paid through? Okay. But yes, to answer your question, yes, there is additional monies.
Okay.
we can use it for.
I mean, I think we should use it if it's.
I don't know that it can be used for operations.
No, and I agree, but if there's stuff that we need, like filters and salt, well, anything like that that we'll use eventually, we might as well do it.
But it's gotta be water plant related. We can't use it for the hoses for the pump, since that's sewer,
Oh,
for that orange pump like SC
Oh.
has.
Yeah, it's sitting in the water plant, so.
Well, it actually goes with water too, cause we
Yeah.
do use it.
Yeah, I think you can justify it.
Between now and Friday, to make sure we do it. Speaking of Friday, if anybody's available around 11 o'clock, probably we'll be out there walking through the plant, doing the
Okay,
last.
that'd be
Yeah.
Friday.
I think that guy will beat me up if I go this time, I better not go.
He didn't sweat the last time. Go ahead, Brandon, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And then on the water tower itself, there were still some outstanding items as far as the fence. And we have a local contractor who's, he's gonna repair those on Friday, and it's no cost to the city, obviously, the contractor will take care of that, so, I think we're good there. And then rolling over to the paving projects, we are completed with both, 2025 and 2026 CCMG. There are items on Water Street, a punch list that we're preparing for the contractor, and I will probably go over that with them next week on that. The Gulick, Boyd, and Fourth Avenue project, there's just like maybe one manhole we need to raise, but we can close those two projects out because the 2027 round is, I believe, in September, so we're gearing up for that. So we need to get those projects closed to where we can move forward. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Whatever they did in front of my house, I have no water in my driveway. First time in years.
Thank you,
So
Lord.
I don't know if it's the way it's going back towards Payne's house,
Yeah.
but we've had some pretty decent rains and I'm shocked. It has not flooded out, so thank you very much.
Well, it was that, you're welcome. Thanks.
I just got the lake stocked though, so now the fish are all gonna die, but you know, other than that, good job, thank you.
Brad,
Yeah.
question, Brad.
Yes.
On Water Street, in front of our house, all the way down to Cal's house, the water is straight across now. Instead of puddling down by Cal's house, it's all the way down, all the way across the road.
I've noticed on the last,
People driving through there are gonna hydroplane. I mean, it's that deep.
I'm gonna add on to hers.
And it paddles, and it puddles in front of our house now.
After the last storm, heavy storm that we had, almost a 3 block, there was no drainage at all for the water.
So I'll go down there at the next rain and we'll take a look at that.
Okay, you really need to, because I actually drove it looking for sewage, drains. And I know at least a 4 block where there's no drainage at all.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't add any
Yeah,
additional
that
drainage.
wasn't added into the contract, they just fixed
Well,
what
it's-
was already drained.
But
So-
New road holds water, is what we're
Yes.
saying.
Right.
Yeah, Brad, I think what they're saying though, Brad, shouldn't that have been tilted just a little to run towards the drain?
There is no drain.
Cause the street is like this and the drain is not running.
We'll come down and take a look at it during the rain. 'Cause I know Rob called me and said that there was it was draining slower on the east side, so we'll take a look at
You
it.
guys come down Fourth Avenue, it's pretty nice now.
Yeah, it's,
That's all I have.
Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it.
Thanks
Great
again,
job.
Brad.
Yes, thank you, Brad. All right. I don't have any recommendations. Court Treasurer Brady Counts?
Yes, I have park concession stand doors, to replace 2,600.
Gray, just a
Park concession stand.
just like what you got now, it'll have trim, so it doesn't rot like the last ones did.
4 new doors, aluminum brick mold covers.
Yeah, those doors, you can't lock in bathrooms hardly, you know, they got a slide bolt, it don't work part of the time, they're bad shape.
This is by all fields.
Yes.
covers
And so we're talking, probably worth the ones that are building, or this concession stand and stuff. I don't know that.
It's all
No,
the
it's
same
the actual
motion.
concession stand building. Yes, there's 2 for the bathroom and then 2 in the backside.
Okay,
They're all getting bad down there.
okay.
This is from general, or this is,
No, we can use CCD for that because it's a building,
okay.
a city building.
Motion?
I'll make the motion that we approve the amount for the new doors and trim and everything.
I'll second.
Got a motion, second, roll call please.
Andrea?
Aye.
Rex?
Aye.
Clayton?
Aye.
Gerald?
Aye.
And Greg?
Aye.
Thank you, very much needed.
And I also forgot to add this to my claims tonight, so I need this approved, but it's our contract with, Grant County Dispatch. Every 6 months, it's, $1,250. I didn't get it in my claims, so I need that,
So you just want it for $12.50?
yes.
Just standard ongoing contract, right?
Yes, but I do need her to change that letter because she has Gas City's information and not ours.
Oh.
So I'll have her
Well, they can
change
pay
that.
it for us.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Now, move to approve the 1250.
I'll second.
Okay, got a motion and a second, roll call.
Andrea?
Aye.
Rex?
Aye.
Clayton?
Aye.
Gerald?
Aye.
And Greg?
Aye.
Everything else ready? All right, thank you very much. All right, attorney, do you have anything tonight, sir?
I have some drafts of agreements, purchase agreements for the Castro properties. What did I mark out?
Thank you.
Let's see, I have 3 other property transfers in the works that should be ready for the redevelopment commission next time.
Great.
I talked to Marty Harper
Yes.
the day after our last.
Uh-huh. I can't wait.
Apparently that project is still at square one. In that conversation, we established that the commissioners would need to know, get assurance from the city that our intention was to put those properties back on the tax rolls by some means. Which,
And the commissioners failed to notify us of this 9 months ago when I emailed them about it. Them personally, the commissioners?
I didn't know all the background, but I know there was something amiss there. Anyway, so we gave him that assurance. I checked with the mayor and told him what the general plans were. And Marty was gonna talk to the commissioners. And he indicated this was kind of new territory for him.
Extra job.
So, well, I don't know, but I will follow up with him. He's had, we've had 2 weeks here, and I'll follow up with him.
My frustration is not with you, sir. I
Oh,
understand.
I understand that.
But I am publicly on the record telling anyone who wants to hear, I am furious with the Grant County Commissioners because I have been emailing them once every 2 months for the last almost year and been told that is with lawyers in Indianapolis. So if it was if it's with the 3 men in Marion, Indiana, that told us to our face multiple times that they had they've officially got it out of their hands and given it to us. If that's not the case, then don't tell us. If you don't want to give it to us, then talk about it. I'll go complain about it in a meeting, and I'll get mad about something else 3 months later, and we'll all move on. But that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Thank you for your diligence, and to Marty Parker.
Yeah.
I'll report back
Thank you.
about progress.
Did you get that same tone with him, you think? when you talk to the other people.
Use those words.
Yes.
I can't believe that.
I can totally.
I have, it is difficult for me to swallow.
I have one.
Okay, special committees, I don't have any special committees set up right now, but I just wanna remind everybody once again about our movies, this is the third time I brought it up. It was so much fun doing that,
Yeah.
so, let's keep going with that. So we'll move along with approval of claims for the general fund, $50,820.50.
So the business sign was supposed to be out of redevelopment, is edit other supplies, is that part of redevelopment?
It's out of your economic development, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That looks good up there too.
Yeah,
That
it's
looks
awesome.
real good.
It does, it makes the road look a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Brittany, do we need to add any, or amend this or anything because of the amount? Okay.
Yeah, if you could just pull those weeds, those really bother me. You're gonna talk to him.
I make a motion to accept the claims as presented.
I'll second.
And motion second for the approval of the claims for the city of Jonesboro. Roll call please.
Andrea,
Aye.
Rex, Clayton,
Aye.
Gerald,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Public comments or questions? Yes, sir.
I'd like to know what the status is on the city getting a noise meter. We have a noise ordinance, even though some citizens have been told we don't. We do have a noise ordinance, however, the police department can't enforce it because there's no noise meter. I just wanna know what the status is on the city getting one.
I've not asked for one yet, so it's up, well, don't, I mean, you don't have to shoot me like that, but this is the first I've heard about a noise meter from you personally, but I, feel like a noise meter lends to being a decibel or whatever, but I think it's a disturbance of the peace is more what I think it is. But if the board, they're the one who directs me, if the public works or board of works wants to purchase that, that's up to them, but I'm not gonna recommend it, but I wouldn't vote against it if I had a vote. I personally think it's a horrible, I've actually went over to people and talked to them about it. And, I just think I think we have a disturbance of the peace more than we have the decibel. You know what I'm saying? Because then you have to run up there and you make sure it's like a certain decibel or then that you can tell it's already over. You know, the thumping, is that what you're talking about, the thumpers?
I think you need to have a conversation with your department,
With what department?
the police department.
I think that
If they
problem,
request it, that's up to them.
the problem might be, here, so how do you delineate between, cause I'm with you, we have a lot
I'm
of
with you too.
fireworks and stuff like that, and stuff really late at night. But how do you delineate between, okay, so where I live, we could hear concerts at the park because of the river, you know, you can hear it down there, I know you guys can hear it. So how do you delineate between a public concert for the community and stuff and the noise of that? You know what I mean? We would have to have specifics, I'm not saying, I'm
Anything
for you.
Anything that shakes your house as they're driving by.
Well, I mean, I get it, I'm an advocate, so I'm kind of with
Breaks
the,
my windows on my front porch is from that music.
right, I agree, trust me, there's shenanigans that go down by me and I could put up with a lot.
Well,
But-
yeah, I hear from you.
I've been
But-
advised, Dan, I'm gonna do something about it. I've been advised to talk.
But I think
Well,
the
I've been
mayor's,
told that the police department won't do anything because they don't have anything to measure the noise with.
Well, years.
But I
And
think-
it's an ordinance, and if you go by state guidelines and everything, it leaves it to the local jurisdictions. I brought it up, and I just wanna know what the status was. Are we getting one, or are we not?
So just to be clear, we're talking about noise from cars driving by?
And loud music emitting from those cars.
Yeah, well, yeah, right, but, yeah. I mean, I'm not against one, especially if they're not that expensive. The issue is if some car driving by the time you get out a noise meter, it's gonna be a little too.
Or they sit in your neighborhood and you can hear it thump and thump,
Yeah.
and you're in the back of your house and they're way up on the street.
Yeah, but they
That's
usually
terrible.
have a pattern, they have a route that they usually drive. and
Right,
it's-
you can set it up.
And I
I
kind of
think
agree
Gerald
with the
knows which one, we're on with the same guy. I went to his house and discussed it with him, I almost got beat up.
Well, I think it's more of what you're saying, just whatever you called it, disturbance of the peace or disorder, or whatever you called it. More than, I mean, not more, but I don't know, I'm not a lawyer.
But they probably
I'm
are
gonna
getting,
advise you, I'll discuss it with the department.
yeah,
I
they're
mean,
probably
when
getting.
you have your stained glass and little glass windows bounce out of your
Right.
window frame,
Right.
Yeah.
and you pick them up off your floor, that's a little effed up.
I totally agree, I'm trying to think what would be most effective to, you know, what route, you know what I mean?
You can download free DB meters onto
Yeah.
your cell phone.
Okay.
They're not legal in court though.
They are admissible in court, but it would give the officers
Something
an
tangible
idea.
to measure.
And if they wanna know what the hearing protection thing is, 85 dBs require single hearing protection.
Do you want a job as an ordinance?
I work for OSHA.
She worked for us.
Oh, that's great.
I worked for OSHA for 20
Okay.
plus years.
Okay.
85 is single, 104 is double hearing protection. If it bounces crap out of my windows.
Sure, I get it.
That's
I mean,
too much.
That's way beyond too much.
Okay, thank you for your comments. Anybody else?
I have one.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we, is there some way we can post on the Jonesboro page, I'm not sure who does that, about the fireworks, the ordinance on the fireworks, and when they have to stop, you know, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, so
I
if
mean,
you,
we have veterans in this town, that's.
you can go on our website and just search fireworks and it'll bring that ordinance up.
Well, I know, I have been going to, but not everybody in town knows where to go.
You mean
Right,
like
but you could post or send it to Tish to post to that group,
Okay,
because none of us run that.
okay,
Yeah,
I
because
can
that's
post it
not-
on the page I do,
okay.
but Tish and I don't know who else runs that.
Mark, her husband, it's just.
They run that.
Okay.
Yeah, because the page that you're thinking of with the Jonesboro page is probably not the official page.
No, it's not, but I.
No, cause there's like
But there's more people on
cities,
now.
and I think there's 2 other ones out there.
There's 6,000 residents we have.
right?
Thank you.
With so many people in my opinion.
We just do it.
Fly toilet paper down at the park.
It's locked,
George,
sir,
you
it's locked.
know where 2-ply comes from? It comes from trees. We'll cut some more trees.
You wanna leave, George?
Branch.
Pollution control plan.
Alright.
You're doing good for all.
I know we're talking about toilet paper now. Council comments or questions?
2 things. Number 1, I said it before, but again, thank you, Mr. Musser, for talking with Marty Harker. I know it's taken you multiple attempts trying to get that, I really appreciate that. I apologize.
No, it hasn't. One call and a message, and he called me back the next day.
Well, that's great.
I wanted to make sure.
Well, good. Well, I was talking to the wrong people. Apparently the commissioners weren't the people to talk to. But I apologize for losing my temper. I don't apologize for the seriousness of my feeling, but I apologize for raising the voice to the extent I did, interrupting you in the middle of your report. So, I'm sorry. Also, on an unrelated matter, I know we're all here, it doesn't really matter, but we're recording these meetings, especially for people that wanna watch. If public comment, people could go up to the microphone and give their name, just so that it's, you know, if it's 3 words in the middle of something, it's not a big deal, but not to be a jerk about it, but we can't, I've watched meetings and we can't hear you if you don't go to the mic. And I should know everybody's name all the time, but sometimes I forget. So, that also is nice.
I love it,
That'd be great, we should have a name tags.
actually.
I had one thing.
You have one?
Up to the microphone, Brad.
Oh, Brad, there's a paper when you Brad flying.
civil.
Superman.
Yeah, AKA.
I forgot to mention Monday, we have a meeting with NDOT on the, for the upcoming bridge project.
Oh.
They're obviously gonna be coming through, detouring through our city.
I'm out of town.
Okay, well, Ken and I were gonna meet with them.
Okay.
I just wanna let you know we're meeting with them to get the unofficial detour route. And if there's any damages to the streets, that obviously they're responsible.
We're gonna do a recording and videoing of our streets before this starts in 28.
Have we decided any more about what we cited, they can pay their payments here if they get caught?
That's something that AIM's working on for us.
Okay. Cause I know it's gonna be a mess, cause when they did 26, when I seen them come out of the country road, coming up Water Street, they don't listen.
So, yeah, so we're.
Let us know your findings.
Okay. I'll
The
let you know.
unofficial,
I just wanna let you know I didn't have that.
the detour.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other comments or questions at the microphone? Yes, sir.
I'm not going to the microphone,
Why not? We just,
so,
huh?
'cause I don't want to.
Well, then, we just kinda said you had to.
They didn't.
Okay, you just go ahead, Mr. Ramos.
I am going to. First off, our city ordinances.
Yeah.
Are they adopted by the county or by the city?
City.
Okay, so I called the sheriff's department because we had no officers here in town. The dogs next door were barking for hours. I had to be up at 4 o'clock and get in that dump truck and drive for 12 hours a day.
Okay.
Sheriff's department said they can't do nothing because it's city ordinance. If we had an officer in town at night or 24-hour coverage, they could do something. My other concern is, my house, I had people try to break in the other night. Oh yeah, I called dispatch. It took 45 minutes for that Paramount officer to get over here. Granted, he is new, not to the cat, and I don't even know his name. It's one of the new ones they hired. The other night, my dad's house got vandalized with human feces from a porta pot. So, county comes over, they say they can't do nothing. Gas City tells my dad that they're tarred up down out Jonesboro. Time somebody's coming to my house, it takes Paramount that long to get there. What am I supposed to do when I got kids? Because if I use self-defense, who does that go on at that time? Because it don't take long to get across town if we had our own officer. So the concern is for my kid. Because the window they was going in was my daughter's room.
You made some good points.
So my only concern is county told us it was city ordinance, and I was told it was county ordinance. So I was out confused on why he couldn't do nothing.
We are talking and discussing some issues with our police safety right now. I've got some things I'm gonna bring up very soon about that. We need some coverage. I've contacted the county again, contact Gas City. We're gonna all discuss this about Jonesboro. We cannot hire anybody. Nobody wants to work in Jonesboro. And I know somebody say, yeah, if you could pay them more, well, we can't pay them more. And we hire them, we spend $5,000 and they leave. But you brought up some very good points.
So I'm
It's
just,
not all
concerned for my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
May I ask a question? Where do you live, sir?
1501 South Munson Pike.
He's just
Oh,
past your
okay.
house.
I bought Grant and Howard Grant.
Okay, I know where you're talking. I do have to say, just for the record or whatever, and since the chief's not here, there has been a group of kids, boys, in our area, because I live on Douglas, but like, down by the old Frost Top. Yeah, okay, they're on e-bikes, it's really bad, it's a pattern, like, and you guys, I mean, this is like late at night, like we can hear, and they'll yell and scream, and you can hear them, and they go in people's yards, and our neighbors have them on walking through yards and stuff, I'm like, and they're teenagers. And I don't mean just like, oh, fun, we're staying out, like, I'm talking 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and loud, and it's a group of them, yeah.
Yeah, they do the same thing on the bridge.
And there's if you go look where I leveled out my yard
Mm-hmm.
and got all that asphalt out of there,
Yeah.
I planted all that new grass in. look right down the middle, somebody on an e-bike, one of those
Yep.
electric dirt bikes.
The dirt bikes and the e-bikes and the group of kids, and they're going out wheeling, but they come in and they have a certain route, because sometimes they don't see me outside, and they're like, you know, kind of freaked out, you know, cause I scare them, and they're probably thinking, what's that lady doing? But I mean, I don't get skittish about things, it's a serious thing, it truly is.
I heard everything, all the comments, we are working on something, we'll be discussing it, so.
Okay.
All right, and then it may not be what you like, but.
Oh, no, I just wanted to share that.
Well, is there something I can tell county if they say they can't do nothing?
No,
So
Like the ordinance
we
wise,
as a
or-
city adopted their ordinance, their animal
Gotcha, that
control
makes sense.
ordinance.
Alright,
So it's the same,
Yeah, and what I would say, I mean, it's not binding, but what I personally would say was Del Garcia
Right.
talked to the mayor and I, and in a meeting, said that someone is assigned, a Grant County sheriff includes our city as part of their rotation all the time. And they are happy to support the citizens of Jonesboro for whatever our policing needs are. So if that was not true, he needs to publicly repudiate
and I'll
what
go,
he
I'll
said.
go to the next county meeting and ask why there's not a deputy that comes through.
Yeah, like, we
Or
were
call
told.
him up
They're all
there.
asking him at church on Sunday.
Because I'll tell you this, I know some firemen in the county, they have deputies come out and won't follow the rules. They called Garcia, and Garcia corrected it and told them all.
we're working on it, thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, thanks, so that just validates what I've observed.
Anybody else?
No.
Adjournment is in order, and we will adjourn it.